You're putting in the work, you're doing pull-ups, countless sets of rows, and you're dedicating entire days to your back. But when you look in the mirror, the width you've been grinding for just isn't there. Your back still looks kind of flat, you feel the burn more in your arms than your lats, and you're just left frustrated and stuck. What if the problem isn't how hard you're working, but how you're working? What if the key to getting that V-taper isn't just more reps, but more science? This isn't another video of some guy lifting weights in a gym. This is the animated guide. We're gonna break down the anatomy of a massive back, show you the exercises that are actually proven to build width, and explain exactly how to do them. Plus, we'll cover the common gain-killing mistakes you need to stop making right now. Before you can build a wider back, you need to know what you're actually trying to build. The secret to that V-taper shape isn't your back as one big muscle. It's mostly about one major muscle group, the latissimus dorsi, or the lats. These are the largest muscles in your entire upper body, starting all the way down at your pelvis and lower spine and stretching up and across your back to attach to your upper arm. Think of them like a pair of giant fan-shaped muscles. When they get bigger, they flare out to the sides, which creates that illusion of a smaller waist and gives you that powerful, wide frame. The main jobs of the lats are to pull your arms down towards your body and to pull them back. So every time you pull something down from overhead or row something towards your torso, your lats should be doing the heavy lifting. But here's the catch. A lot of popular back exercises, when they're done wrong, barely even use the lats. Instead, smaller muscles like your biceps and rear delts take over, leaving your lats understimulated and underdeveloped. That's why you can train your back for years and see almost no change in your width. To force your lats to grow, you've got to pick the right exercises and do them with perfect lat-focused technique. So, how do we target these muscles the right way? We build our workout around three key pillars: vertical pulling, horizontal pulling, and single arm work to make sure everything grows evenly. And science actually has an answer for this. Studies that measure muscle activation, known as EMG studies, consistently point to a few key exercises that are simply better for lat development. Pillar 1, the ultimate vertical pull, the pull-up. When it comes to building wide lats, the pull-up is king. EMG studies consistently show that pull-ups, especially with a wide grip, create some of the highest levels of lat activation, even more than the classic lat pull-down. This is because you're pulling your entire body weight against gravity, which demands a massive effort from your lats. Here's how to do it for maximum width. Grip the bar with your hands wider than your shoulders, palms facing away. As you hang, really feel that stretch in your lats. From this dead hang, start the pull by thinking about driving your elbows down and in towards your hips. Don't think about pulling with your hands. Think of your hands as just hooks. Your biceps should only be helping, not leading the charge. Pull until your chin is over the bar and squeeze your back muscles at the top for a second. Then lower yourself slowly and with control all the way back to a full stretch. That full range of motion is crucial for muscle growth. Now, if you can't do at least 8 good pull-ups yet, don't worry. The lat pull-down machine is your best friend. It's the same movement pattern, but you can adjust the weight. The same rules apply. Use a wide grip, pull the bar to your upper chest, and focus on driving those elbows down and back. Pillar 2, the king of overall back mass, the bent-over barbell row. If you could pick only one exercise to build your entire back, the bent-over row would be it. EMG studies show it's one of the best for hitting nearly every muscle back there, from your lats to your traps and rhomboids. But to make it a real width builder, your form has to be on point. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and hinge at your hips. Keep your back straight and almost parallel to the floor. Grab the barbell with an overhand grip just a bit wider than your shoulders. Now, here's the most important cue. Instead of pulling the bar straight up to your chest, think about pulling it back towards your hips. This small change in the pulling angle dramatically fires up your lats and takes the focus off your upper traps. Keep your elbows tucked in a bit at about a 45 to 60 degree angle from your body. Pull the bar until it touches your lower stomach, squeeze your lats hard, and then lower it with control. Don't use momentum and jerk the weight up. If you have to do that, lower the weight. Pillar 3, the single arm dumbbell row. The final pillar is unilateral training, working each side of your body on its own. The single-arm dumbbell row is perfect for this. It helps you fix muscle imbalances and gives you a greater range of motion, which means a deeper stretch in the lat and a stronger contraction. Place one knee and your hand on a flat bench for support. Your back should be flat and parallel to the ground. Hold a dumbbell in the other hand with your palm facing in and let it hang straight down to fully stretch out your lat. From there, pull the dumbbell up towards your hip, keeping your elbow tight to your body. Imagine a string is tied to your elbow, pulling it straight to the ceiling. At the top, your hand should be by your hip, not your chest. Squeeze your lat hard, then slowly lower the dumbbell back down, feeling that deep stretch all over again. Do all your reps on one side before you switch. Even with the best exercises, bad form will sabotage your progress. Here are the 3 most common mistakes people make when trying to get a wider back. Mistake number 1, the arm pulling epidemic. This is the #1 reason people fail to build their lats. On any pulling exercise, they start the movement by flexing their biceps, basically turning a back exercise into an arm exercise. If you finish a set of rows and your biceps feel more pumped than your back, you're making this mistake. The fix: think of your hands as hooks. Your goal isn't to pull the weight with your hands, but to drive your elbows back and down. Another great mental trick is to imagine you're trying to tuck your elbows into your back pockets. This forces the lats to take over. Using lifting straps can also help by taking your grip out of the equation so you can focus only on your back. Mistake number 2, the ego lift, using momentum. You see it in every gym. Someone loads up way too much weight for a row and uses their entire body to heave it up, their torso swinging like crazy. Using all that momentum takes tension directly off the muscle you're trying to grow, which kills your results and dramatically increases your risk of injury. The fix: lower the weight. Pick a weight that lets you do every single rep with a controlled tempo and a full range of motion. A good rule to follow is a 2-second pull, a 1-second squeeze at the top, and a 3-second controlled negative on the way down. If you can't control the descent, the weight is too heavy. For rows, switching to a chest-supported version can make it impossible to cheat. Mistake number 3, the one-angle trap. A lot of people fall into the trap of only pulling from one angle, like doing 3 different kinds of high rows. Your back is a complex set of muscles, and to develop it properly, you need to pull from different angles. Vertical pulls, like pull-ups, are what primarily target the lats for width. Horizontal pulls, like rows, build both width and the thickness in your mid-back, hitting muscles like the rhomboids and traps. The fix: make sure your back workout has both vertical and horizontal pulls. A good routine will hit the lats for that V-taper width while also building the dense, powerful muscles of the upper and middle back for a complete 3D look. Alright, let's put it all together into a workout designed for one thing: building a wider back. Do this workout twice a week with at least 2 days of rest in between for your back. The goal is progressive overload. That just means you should try to add a little more weight or an extra rep each session. The width building workout: wide grip pull-ups or lat pull-downs, 3 sets of 6 to 12 reps. If you can do more than 12, add weight. If you can't do 6, use the lat pull-down machine or an assistance band. 2. Bent over barbell rows, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Really focus on pulling to your hips with controlled form. 3. Single arm dumbbell rows, 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps per arm. Focus on the stretch at the bottom and the squeeze at the top. And 4. Straight arm cable pullovers, 3 sets of 12 to 15 reps. This is a great finishing exercise to isolate the lats, focusing only on shoulder extension. Rest for about 90 to 120 seconds between sets so you're recovered enough to give it your all. Stop wasting your time on workouts that leave your lats sleeping. Building a wider back isn't luck, it's smart, science-based training. You now have the anatomy knowledge, the most effective exercises, and a full workout plan to finally get the width you're after. The frustration ends today. It's time to use this guide, execute with precision, and start building a back that truly stands out. If this guide helped you, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more animated breakdowns of fitness science. And let me know in the comments, what's the single biggest question you have about back training? I'll be down there answering as many as I can. Now, go build that back.